So Lou, what are some words that you'd use to describe RTI?
Friendly, gobs of miles, lots of loads, keep you busy, great staff.
I like that gobs of miles. That was fun. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Okay, so, throughout those gobs of miles, what are some things that you've learned along the way?
Patience, never ask for it because you will earn it. So I've learned patience, and whenever drivers get real fast around you, you just kind of sit back and watch them play their video game on the road, because that's exactly how they drive. Mm-hmm. And they can be entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you are part of Redneck and Eyes, right? Your nonprofit. So kind of tell me a little bit about how it started, how it got its name, what it means, and what you guys do as an organization.
Okay, around 2011, 2012, I went to the truck show, Matt's Mid-American Truck Show, met a group of people, and great. We just laughed and had a great time. And Ed came up with a word and said, we need to make up a word. And so we started all yelling out words, and he came up with Redneck and Eyes. And so we were all laughing about it. And he goes, use Redneck and Eyes in a sentence as often as you can. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I redneckanize you, I redneckanize this. We could redneckanize this truck and get it on the road. All kind of stuff. And then we made up the logo and T-shirts, and we always put together a tent out there and make a bunch of food, and drivers just stop by, and so we hand out food and chat with them. And we decided we needed to have a purpose. Yeah. So we decided to teach the rookie drivers. But then we wanted to go one step further, because I had a grandson that was getting of age to drive, and it's like, we need to teach the general public. Well, it's taken a while. In fact, we started in basically 2012. 2018 is when we got our nonprofit, because there's 4 of us. I'm one of the directors. And we didn't know a damn thing about nonprofit. And so we had to decide, because all of us are out of different states. Ohio, Texas, Oklahoma, So we decided Texas was the better one. Then we had to get some sponsors. And we've had different sponsors. We had DPF for about 5 years now, and other driver ones. So when we got together and got our enough equipment, we started doing safety videos. So you can get online at redneckanize.com, and you can see different safety videos. Like one of them is, when it rains, have your wipers on. Left-hand turns, passing, stuff like that. I mean, everybody's doing it, but I don't know, Ed makes it kind of cool. Mm-hmm.
He makes like the mundane interesting.
Yeah, Texas boy, just the way he talks, it's kind of, we're not out here to take over the road. We just need to get through. So just give us some space, type of thing.
Kind of like dumbing it down almost, like making it easy to understand.
Right, right. Mm-hmm. And, because I think I scared the hell out of my grandson, because he didn't get his license till 18, 19. But I'd keep asking him questions. Mm-hmm. How do you know what's the most dangerous way to drive a truck? Bobtail. How do you know if the truck is loaded or empty? Treat it all empty. They need the space to stop. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay, Grandma, okay.
Have you been with other companies in the past, or how long have you been driving? How about that?
I started driving in 1977.
Okay, so you've been around the block a couple times.
Yeah, but I don't tell people that when I set up bed.
So, with all of your experience, if you were talking to a rookie driver or a driver needing a new forever home for a company, what would you tell them about RTI and your experience?
I would tell them that RTI is the best company I've worked for. I'm not a frog, so I haven't leaped from company to company to company. Mm-hmm. Basically, I was 11 years at one company, and then I tried my hand helping a couple, and then worked for a solo owner with a couple trucks. And then fortunately, in fact, I begged, hey, can you hire me now? Save me. And this has been the best. Mm-hmm. When you're out and doing all over the 48, mm-hmm. and you need a 34, you just, because you're running out of hours, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They keep you really busy. Every year at different companies, between January and March, it's like, oh yeah, we got to lean back. Not here. They've got the support and the companies that we do on a regular basis that it carries. And I have been so busy and so happy.
They respect you.
Yeah, they do. They get you home when you need to be home. They, good equipment. I mean, I'm a Freightliner girl, and they've kept me in a Freightliner. I love them. I can get in any Freightliner and do whatever.
So you feel more heard here than you have prior.
I feel really important about and supportive about any company I work at. And if it's a company I'm not going to be supportive, then I'm not going to work there.
Yeah.
And I've been here a little while.
Here at RTI, it's not driver, office employee, or family, right? So like it's more of like a trusting like coworker relationship, right? Like I view drivers as my coworker, even though we do very different things.
Right.
So, have any of your companies ever kind of been like that, or does this kind of really set us apart, like our company culture?
Totally sets you apart.
Yeah.
I mean, who likes their log lady? I mean, seriously, the nicest person you could think of. The people that get you loads, they ask you, hey, how was that company? Did they treat you great? Did you get in and out of there fast? They want the companies that treat the drivers well, too.
Yeah.
They don't want you to be sitting around burning up your hours. So, yeah, actually, it's all around company.